Hey everybody, welcome to my week 19/20 vlog. Sorry I didn't do a vlog last week. It was just a combination of not really having the time or energy, and also I had my doctor's appointment on Monday, and then I had our scan at the doctor's on Wednesday. So I just didn't really see the point in doing two separate vlogs to talk about both of those appointments since they were so close together. And tonight I have a little helper here with me. Actually, both of my dogs are here, but here, let's see if we can see Beanie. Do you see her? She's so sleepy. Oh, she's so sleepy. Oh, don't kiss me. Don't kiss me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Go back to sleep. She likes my lip gloss. Alright, here's my helper. That's good. Oh, sleepy bear. So anyway, first let's talk about my doctor's appointment that I had last Monday. So we went, oh my gosh. Gosh, where do I want to start? First of all, yay for being halfway done. I can't believe I am now 20 weeks. That's awesome. You know, everyone, I guess, hopes that they're one of those people that maybe goes a little bit early, and maybe 37, 38 weeks might be kind of nice. Or I could be one of those chicks that goes overdue, but we will just have to wait and see. But, you know, I could be more than halfway done at this point, so it's really exciting. Let's see, oh yeah, about the doctor's appointment. So we went in, and it was just a routine appointment. Got to hear the heartbeat. It was 150s, 140s, so it is continuing to slow down with each visit, which is totally normal. And one thing that I was not looking forward to with this appointment was stepping onto the scale. And that was because I pretty much knew I'd gained weight. I didn't know how much. I had guessed, since I was 155 at 15 weeks, I was guessing maybe 160, maybe 162 or so at the very most. And then, so I stepped on the scale, and it said 168, and my jaw dropped. And I was just like, that cannot be right. 168. I did not gain 13 pounds in 4 freaking weeks. No way. So the nurse was like, well, yeah, that does sound a little high. So she had me take off my boots and my coat, stuff I shouldn't have even had on when I stepped on. And it went down to 150 or 165. And I was like, are you kidding me? I only lost 3 pounds with my shoes and my coat. I was like, that's ridiculous. But I was like, there's no, I don't know. I feel like I felt like I was doing a better job ever since I've, gotten my appetite back, and I'm definitely eating more food again. But like, with my appetite came also, I'm not so picky with foods anymore, and I don't have to have just like 1 or 2 things. I can, salad sounds good to me now, so when we go out, I try to order, a salad instead of like French fries for my side. And at the beginning, the only thing that sounded good was French fries. So, I'm like, I have more options now, and I'm trying so hard. So that was really frustrating, and it's really weird to just gain so much weight and not really quite understand what I'm doing wrong. And so my total weight gain so far is like 17 pounds, I think. Let's see, 148. Yeah, so like 17 pounds. That's not great. But also at the appointment, she measured my my fundal height, and I don't know like the number she gave me, but she said it was already like level with my belly button. And on my babycenter.com emails that I get every week that tell me like, oh, your uterus is almost to your belly button, it had told me at 19 weeks that my uterus should still be like a ½ inch or so below my belly button, so it was already that high. So it's like, okay, maybe the baby's just growing faster than I thought. So on to Wednesday, which was our ultrasound at the doctor's, and of course I was really excited because it's the 3rd time in 1 month that I've gotten to see my son. And gosh, I shouldn't get used to it because I'm probably not gonna see him again until either, you know, closer to my due date, or, you know, even till the day he's born. I might not see him, because she'll try to find a medical reason to have another ultrasound done, but we may or may not have it, so we'll see. But anyways, so I got my, you're coming in the way, but you're pretty, so it's okay. Okay, so, oh, sorry, I'm getting really distracted now. So our ultrasound was Wednesday, and she started off by measuring, like, the skull, and the head, and the abdomen, and then the legs, and she wasn't really going through and telling me, like, oh, I think you're this many weeks and this many days long. She didn't tell me, like, how I was measuring, like, the specific day or anything, and I waited until we were pretty much done to ask her. I was like, so, I just figured she'd, like, taken note of it, and that if I asked, she would tell me, but she's like, oh, I wasn't really paying attention. As long as it's in a 10-day window, you know, we don't really take note of that kind of thing. I was like, oh, okay. But when she was measuring the bone in his thigh, I saw this little thing at the bottom of the screen that said 20 weeks, 5 days. Now, I had the scan at 19 weeks, 3 days. And granted, I don't really know if that 20 weeks, 5 days means his legs are measuring 20 weeks, 5 days, or if that's something else entirely, but I'm assuming that's what it meant. Anyway, I was like, wow, I mean, maybe he does take after my husband and I, because he's pretty tall. My husband's like 6'1", I think, and I'm 5'9", well, a little over 5'9", so it's like, well, either this baby's growing fast or he's just going to be tall like us. And then she told me how much he weighed, and she said he weighed 13 ounces, which, you know, is still really small. He's not even a pound yet, but like I said before, those babycenter.coms and, like, all these books I'm reading saying, well, you know, welcome to your 19th week, and your baby now weighs like 8 ounces. That's what the book said for this week, 8 ounces. And I was like, 13.8, that's not really, so, I don't know if all of those numbers are correct and everything. He's definitely growing, which explains why I've needed so much sleep in the last 2 weeks. And, yeah, it's kind of crazy. It explains why maybe I'm gaining weight a little bit faster. I don't know. Excuses. Oh well. And I've also been noticing a lot more movement in the last week or so. And it's just, I haven't been able to have my husband come feel it yet, because it's still pretty infrequent. So, I mean, by the time I get him over there, the baby stops moving. Or this one night last week, we were in bed, and I grabbed my husband's hand, I put it on my belly, and I was like, I was so sure he could feel it, and then I realized he was asleep. And, so that didn't really work out too well. So I guess we'll do my Bella shot now. Right, Beanie? Can we do my Bella shot now? We're bestest friends, aren't we? I got the sweetest doggies ever. I got the sweetest doggies. Are you eating your own butt? Okay. Oh, and my new cravings are these. The clementine oranges. Oh my god. This is the second case that I bought this week, because I'm going through them so fast. So, there we go. I have to fall down a little bit. I didn't fall to the ground. Okay. I'm itchy. And then the doctor said he was like right here. This is how high my uterus is. Well, as of last week, it's probably a little bit higher now. And my belly button hasn't popped yet, but it's getting really shallow. So, I don't know if it's going to or not. But there we go. Hopefully I will have time to get my vlog up on time next week. I am starting, like I said, my practicum starting back up, and my classes are starting back up. So hopefully in between all that and adjusting to my new schedule, I will have time to get it done. So I'll just see you guys next time. Bye guys.